How are we doing, everyone? Thank you for joining me for episode 19 of the Charity Lakes uploads. I'm already sort of all set up, ready to cast in, etc. I'm sat in the bivvy, rods are all set up. We're back in Super Mario swim, but before I actually cast in, get going, I will take you through what we're doing. But first of all, we're going to get straight down to the burning because it's late. I've just finished work, I'm absolutely starving, and I'm cooking in the back of my van, and I'm more than my 3 meters away from my rods by doing that. So before I cast in, let's get some burning. So I hope you enjoy. I thought before we do the food, let's take you through the actual setup of the rod, rig, etc. Because then I can get on, burn my food, show you the burntness. Next thing you'll see, 2 rods go out and we're doing it. So mainline, again, still KORDA contour fluorocarbon in 18. 4 blobs of putty down the line, all spread a foot apart. KORDA lead clip with a 3-ounce flat swivel pair, and the old size 8 quick change swivel. Exact same setup as you've seen quite a lot of times. Hook bait again. It's the old STICKYBAITS manila dumbbell, but this time it's something a little different. We're having that 2 of the dumbbells positioned on an extra long hair, long way. So that's effectively a 32mm bait with about 1 centimetre maybe hair coming off the bend of the hook. So quite a big bait. And also round that, I'm going to solid wrap it in paste. So when I get it wrapped, the paste will near enough touch the hook, so that's going to be a huge hook bait, to be fair. Paste, I've already shown you the paste. We're also going to have a bag of the old OMC. I've had to put them in just a normal Tesco freezer bag because the seal on there is just pretty rubbish, to be honest. On this packet, it come open and it doesn't reseal. It's meant to be a clip seal, but it's knackered. So there's a bit of feedback on the bait so far. Still smells lovely, still soft. I'm just doing a PVA bag with a long tag on it so I can trap the hair around the hook, and that's what's going on both rods on both spots. So both spots have had bait in the last couple of sessions I've been on it. It's about a week on from those now, maybe 8 days in fact. I've put no bait out since I've been here. I'm putting no bait out tonight other than a bag on each spot to see if any fish return to those spots, to see if there's any more grub gone on it, and all there is my hook baits. So that is the setup. Now we are going to get on with some burning, but what I'll do is before I burn it quickly, I will actually finish a hook link, show you that, and then we'll do some burning. So I'll bring you back in a minute. Can you guess what it is? That's right, 3 eggs and a piece of steak. Very samey, I know, but it's all part of the diet I'm on. So I'm going to get this sorted, we'll get some rods in, and then it's definitely time for a coffee. Well, that food was mega. Not quite as burnt as I'd like, but you can't have it all, can you? Now it's time to send these little babies out. I have actually PVA'd the hairs still because the hook bait is so heavy. Just the actual little tail end of the PVA bag isn't enough to stop it moving. So I've had to actually PVA them up. So let's get some rods in and settle in for the night. Cheers everyone, first one of the vlog. So we've had food, we've done the burning. Not as burnt as normal for me, is it, to be fair? That was like edible for a lot of you, I think. Rods have gone out. The left hand rod, you'll see it's a kind of a bit of a weird sort of flick to get it under this tree now because the tree canopies are growing over. I'm happy with that. I wouldn't want it cut out because people with 12 footers are not even going to be able to fish this swim. So again, that's working in my favour, my little 10 foots. And the fact it's a weird, I'm still fishing in my water, I'm not in no one else's water, but the tree's grown that far over now, you can't get back to the spot I've put the bait on without doing a weird cast. But it's fine, it's cool. Hit the clip, felt it's hit the spot I want it to be on. We'll see what happens. But while I'm doing this, as always, I will say a massive thanks to you lot for supporting the channel in whatever way that you do. And if you're new here, have a look through the channel. If you like what you see and you want to stick around and be a subscriber, just click the button. It is free, it doesn't cost you nothing. You're not signed to contract, just promotes my channel to other people to find. A lot of you long terms have been subscribed for a long time, so cheers, thank you very much. It is massively appreciated. I know a lot of you that watch aren't subscribed, you just either watch the videos or you comment or you share, like them, etc. Whatever you do, massive thanks to, from me as always. And I've had a couple of people say, oh mate, I did comment, you didn't reply. Hopefully you've had a reply by now. I don't always see every single comment that I get. I do try and reply to everyone's because I do think it's rude if someone's took the time to watch my video and comment and I don't respond. I think that's really rude, and that's not me. So if I ever do miss you and you comment again in the future, just say, oh mate, I did comment on this one, you missed it. I will go back to it. It's not intentional. So yeah, apologies if I have missed any comments from anyone over the course of, well, the channel's history really. So yeah, on that note, I'm going to settle in for the night. If something happens, you'll know about it. If I'm honest, conditions are crap. It's hot, it's sunny, it's high pressure. I know I'm making all excuses. It's 27 degrees today. Tomorrow is 29 and the next day 31. Yeah, it's not for me that. But I'm going to finish my coffee, settle in for the night. Fingers crossed I'll see you with the fish tonight. That'd be great. But anyway, again from me, thank you very much. There is my view for the rest of the evening. It's about 9:30 now, so I've got about an hour-ish of light left. Seems to be light till about 10:30 at the moment. Haven't seen anything happen at all. No fizzing, no nothing. There is a few on the lake tonight, but not anywhere near me. Like I say, I'm just going with the bigger hook bait tonight, just to try and, one, stay away from the tench, which so far in here I'm doing really well on that. On two, if a carp gets that stuck in its mouth, it's going to really find it difficult to get rid of it. So let's hope that that could be the winning formula and we get the first fish out of here. But if anything happens, I'll bring you back, and if it doesn't, I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. As you hopefully can hear, the cuckoo in the background, he's flat out on the go. Very quiet night, nothing whatsoever at all. Didn't hear a single thing. I'm hoping this morning I see some kind of activity or some kind of signs that the fish are visiting down here, because I've now done 3 sessions in here in a row, and I plan to come back in here tonight. So the next episode or vlog, whatever you want to class it as, will most likely be in here. It would be nice to see some kind of activity showing me that, yeah, stick at it, they're getting in this area. Cuckoo hasn't stopped. Fish on the mat this morning would be even better. It is 20 to 4, so I've got 3 hours, pretty much 3 hours of fishing time or prime bite time now in front of me to get one out this swim. So let's see how it goes. As usual, got my morning visitors, they're off. Come on, go on, in you go. A bit of a long way down to that water. Oh, there you go, last one. And they're off. As you'll see from the photo before this, we are down to that stage again. The coffee before the winding. It looks, the lake is looking very, very quiet this morning. So I've walked down and let you have a look. It looks a beautiful lake. Well, it is a beautiful lake, but this morning, yeah, look at that. Not even a roach top. Kingfisher going across, there you go. That's the only bit of life I've seen this morning is the kingfisher. Hopefully you'll see lines slack as anything. Fishing in here definitely is the way forward. Slack lines on this complex, on any of the lakes, but not at the moment. But look at it, not a bubble anywhere. Cheers all, that's about all I'm going to be able to show you by the looks of it. Again, is a coffee. You've seen some steak, eggs, a coffee and some geese. That's about it on this vlog. I can imagine these are getting pretty boring to watch now, to be fair. I don't mind making them if people want to keep watching them. If they are getting boring, just put in the comment below and say, look mate, bugger off, go somewhere else, catch something, will you? Because I can imagine watching blank after blank, it's getting a bit, yeah, I'd be bored watching them if I'm honest, and I'm making them. But that's just how it is here. That's for me, that is my charity campaign. What's going on? I'm after one fish, and I believe that's going to come out the swim I'm in. So that's why you're going to see me in here a lot. Like I say, my approach is my approach, etc. I'm just running through it. The blanking doesn't bother me in the slightest here. I'm fully prepared for quite a few more, but I appreciate you lot watching this. It probably is really getting boring now. Like, you know, you can kind of predict what the next clip's going to be, you know. So if it is, just let me know, and I'll maybe do a bit of fishing and vlog a tiny little clip here and there, and maybe put them in one big video at one point when I catch something. I don't know, unless you're happy watching them. You let me know in the comments what you want to do, and that's what we'll do. But for now, I'm going to drink the coffee. Probably the next thing you'll see is a picture of no rods in the water and an outro. So yeah, cheers all. Yep, it's that time. It's time to get off back to work. Admit another blank. So episode 19, consistent as always, another blank. Like I say, if there was anything in this video whatsoever of any enjoyment for you, just remember the thumbs ups are massively appreciated. And again, for you lot that are subscribed and sticking around with the channel and that, and sticking with these vlogs, massive thank you for me. Let's hope episode 20 there's some kind of fish in it. I'll take a bloody tench at the minute, you know what I mean? Anything. But yeah, until next time, if you're out and about, be lucky yourself, and again, thanks for watching and continuing to support it.